Okay, everybody, it's Chris Bass, and let's see. Today I'm going to be talking about starting out with a Texas rigging your baits, like starting out the Texas rig itself. So basically, putting the hook in, because I know it sounds simple, but I know a lot of people have trouble with this, because I know I have friends that fish all the time with me, but they didn't know how to correctly do it, so I ended up having to show them. And I did this for a long time. I did this wrong for a long time when I was young. And it was just that it's not readily available unless you just look it up. And I just never thought about ever looking it up. So, till I finally got the time to. And then, then I learned how to do it. But, so this is just, like, the hook section itself. This isn't just talking about like Texas rigging a bait, like how you're supposed to set it up for Texas rig. But so there's a variety of hooks you can use, but these two are probably my favorite. Not like just the brand, just the style of hook. We have just the standard wide gap worm hook here. This is just Eagle Claw. I bought some cheap stuff for this video. And then, again, standard wide gap, but this has a weight on it. But we're going to be using this one in the video today. See it. Okay, there, resoluted, whatever you want to call it. So, we have the Berkley Havoc Crawl Fatty. This is one of my favorite baits. Now, I've used a lot of Yum stuff, and I saw these at store whenever I went, and I was looking around, and I thought, oh, I need these, because just how they looked, how thin they were, and I thought they'd be good for flipping and maybe Texas rigging, and this is now my favorite crawl bait. If I buy any more crawl baits, it will be these. So let's get started on that video here. So you have the head of the bait, and what you're going to want to do is, let's see, make sure where I am here. You're going to want to take the hook and run it down the head of the bait till it's about the same, in about just a little bit more than where this hook piece is, where it bends. And then you want to bring it through like that. I'm going to do this really slow. God dang it. I'm having camera issues, so it's really hard for this to resolve. So you're bringing it through, and then you get to here. And then what you want to do is just pop it in like that. See, now the hook eye is not poking out. It's embedded in the plastic. So what I do after that is I find like a marker piece where I know to go in with the hook. And for this, it's about in the it's about in the middle of this section right here. So what you're gonna want to do is bend it like this and then go in your spot. You bring it through like that. See how it is? There we go. Make sure it's straight. And so after this, oh man, God, I'm having camera difficulties. So after this, what you're going to want to do to make sure it's weedless, because right now it's not weedless, is pull up on this section of the bait, and then bring it in like that. So that the hook is not exposed. See, it's just only that small section. Oh man, I'm having severe camera issues. It's not wanting to resolve. But so basically, this right here is the start. Let me see if I can get it right. How I put that hook in is to start to a lot of rigs. Start to Texas rig, to start to Carolina rig, weightless rigs. I mean, that you could fish this weightless how it is. I don't fish crawls weightless though, so. But that is the main way you can rig it. And when I was younger, a long time ago, this long time ago, but this is how I used to rig it. I would like to fish these weighted hooks here. And what I would do, this costed me a lot of money, but I would just get the bait and just poke it right through. And I mean, if you have plenty of money, it's fine to do that. But when you're a budget fisherman, that ruins your soft baits if you don't. I didn't realize that that's what was happening at first, but it ruins your soft baits, because what happens there is that it's tearing that plastic that's in the head, so it's just tearing it out every time you do it. And I ended up with a ton of stuff that was hollow. It was completely hollow, and so it was that was kind of sad. And let's see. my next video will be a review over the crawfatty, and I'm just going to be talking about how I like the fish it in that video and everything, stuff like that. Like I said, this is my new favorite crawl bait. It's really good looking. But, like I said, that is the start to any Texas rig bait. I wanted to let y'all know how to do this, because I know there's some anglers who struggle with terminal tackle rigging. That is it for today's video. If you like this video, I want you to subscribe below. If you have any suggestions, comment, and I will most likely be able to do them. Go join our Facebook page, Freshwater USA. And that is it for today.